The iPad Pro. It's Apple's biggest and fastest iPad ever, but it's also the most expensive iPad ever, starting at $799 for the 32GB model and $1,079 for the top-of-the-line 128GB cellular model. It costs as much as a laptop, but can it really replace it? The one thing that catches everyone's eye about the iPad Pro is its size. People flock to see the humongous tablet and its 12.9-inch screen, and for good reason. It's a gorgeous display with colors that pop, and it's such a high resolution that images and text look insanely crisp. Video looks great as well, though the surprising number of great games for iOS, with standouts like Monument Valley and Lumino City. I found myself getting sucked into the beautiful world of Lumino City and its fun puzzles. But with that huge screen comes weight. Sure, 1.57 pounds doesn't sound like much, but it gets tiring to hold in one hand. You'll want to plant the iPad Pro on a table if you're planning to watch video or play games for an extended period. Holding it will also cover the iPad Pro's main competitor, the Surface Pro 4. While Microsoft's tablet runs a full version of Windows, the iPad Pro runs iOS 9, the same interface found on its smaller siblings and iPhone cousins. So is iOS 9 powerful enough to actually do work? Well, yes and no. There is split-screen multitasking, but there is only a limited number of apps which support it. You also can't split-screen two of the same apps, so don't expect to have two Word documents open side by side. But paired with a Bluetooth keyboard, you can get a surprising amount done entirely on the iPad Pro using Google Docs. I use Microsoft Outlook to answer work emails, Slack to communicate with my team, and Dropbox to sync all of my files. Apple sells its own keyboard for the iPad Pro, but I use Logie's $150 Create keyboard for this review. 3-pin connector to automatically pair and for power. There's also no need to charge this keyboard. It looks and feels like the MacBook keyboard. Media controls, brightness, keyboard backlight, and volume. Typing on the Create feels good, but there's a bit more flex than I'd like. As powerful and feature-packed as the iPad Pro is, iOS 9 just isn't versatile enough to let it become a laptop replacement. For getting things done, the Surface Pro 4 or a laptop are better options. After my time with the iPad Pro, I wished Apple would have taken some more elements from OS X and brought them to the iPad. The iPad Pro is the best tablet Apple has ever made. If you always thought that the iPad Airs were a bit too small, the iPad Pro will make you very happy. It's quite thin and relatively light. For those just looking for a great tablet to watch movies and TV, the iPad Pro is perfect. Its speakers are loud and crisp, and having a larger screen makes watching videos that much more enjoyable. Music sounds great from its 4 speakers and is loud enough to fill a room. As a device for content consumption, the iPad Pro is excellent, if you can get over its weight and size. But if you want the iPad Pro to replace your laptop, it's just not capable enough yet. iOS 9 is not mature enough to handle the same level of productivity as a laptop. Split-screen multitasking is a great start, but it's frustrating that you can't pull up 2 windows with the same app, and the multitasking app selector is a pain. Hopefully Apple can bring some more features from OS X into iOS to make it truly capable of being a device for work and play. So should you buy the iPad Pro? If you're an artist or designer who wants a glimpse into the future of tablet computing, then the iPad Pro is a compelling option. If you just want a big iPad to watch movies and game, go for it. You'll be happy with its build quality, app selection, and beautiful screen. But if you actually want to do work, a traditional laptop or the Surface Pro 4 are better alternatives.